round-robin format?
Yeah, I had questions from the start, I think. I wasn't the biggest fan, I don't think, at the start of it. I felt it was too confusing for everyone, let alone, especially the public, I think, that, tried to watch tennis but, don't understand the whole concept. But, for me as a player, I still prefer the elimination process. It feels like you're in a tournament. And, who knows what's going to happen though, in the months to come.
What do you think, now that you've experienced it, and there has been the controversy about it, do you think it should be varied?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I think at the moment it's obviously got the negatives are outweighing the positives. And, I don't think tennis should be put in the spotlight. It should be more using the positives of the players and rather than the actual competition and what kind of format we're playing by. That shouldn't be grabbing the headlines.
Basically, tennis has always been, you beat that person, you move on. And now people don't know if you're moving on or not.
Yeah, a little bit. It's so many stages in it, I think, which is the tough part. Whether you're playing an elimination to get into the groups or you can lose a match in the groups but you still go through. There's too many stages, I think. I think the best way is probably to forget about it and go back to the way it was. I think it was working well, and I think all the players know where they stand then as well.
Having been through that particular variant of the programme of it, can you see a way that it could be fine-tuned to make it a little bit easier, or is it just too complicated?
I'm not sure. With all the stages, I'm sure there are ways to do it, but you're probably going to cut out a few players as well from getting into tournaments, which I don't think is the right thing. If you turn it into a 24 main draw and didn't have the elimination round, but then you're cutting out a whole group of players that can't get in, that makes it tougher. I think the easiest way to look after all the players is to go back to the way it was.
Lleyton, kind of in the same context of the round robin and Las Vegas tournament, did you even know before last week who Evgeny Pavlev was? Were you aware of him? Or?
Yeah, I'd seen him in Adelaide, so I knew who he was.
Have you met the guy? Do you have an opinion? Is he a nice guy? Did you talk to him last week, say, hang in, kid?
No, I didn't. No, I've never spoken to him. I've come across him. I know what he looks like. That's about it.
Lleyton, after you win in Vegas, you've spoken to your hunger to get back into the top 10. Is that something you put a time frame on?
Not really. This year at some stage, but